Hey everyone, let's dive right in. If you're over 70, or you're here thinking about someone you love who's crossed that milestone, this video's got your name on it. We're jumping straight into something that hits close to home. 7 signs that predict how long you'll live after 70, all backed by solid, scientific proof. No fluff, no fairy tales. These are real, honest signals your body's sending you right now about how many more years you might have ahead. Think about it. Every year after 70 feels like a treasure, doesn't it? Some folks in their 70s are still buzzing with energy, sharp as a tack, living life to the fullest, while others start feeling the weight, slower steps, more aches, less spark. What's the difference? It's not just luck or genes. It's in the subtle, powerful clues your body's dropping every day. In this video, we're peeling back the curtain on those clues. 7 key signs that researchers and doctors have pinpointed as predictors of your lifespan after 70. These aren't random guesses. They're patterns seen in thousands of people who've lived long, healthy lives, or, sadly, those who didn't make it as far. By the time we're done, you'll know exactly what to look for in your own body and habits. And here's the game changer: what you can do to tip the scales toward more vibrant years. Stick with me all the way, because you might be missing small things that could make a massive difference down the road. We're talking practical steps, real stories, and science you can trust, all tailored for you amazing folks in your 70s and beyond. This isn't about fear. It's about power, the power to shape your future. You won't want to skip a second of this. Before we get rolling, I'd love your help to keep this going. If this sparks an aha moment or helps even a little, hit that like button. It's the fuel that keeps me here for you. New to the channel? Click subscribe and tap the bell to join the crew. We're all about thriving in these golden years together. And let's make it a chat. Drop a 1 in the comments if you're ready to dig into these signs, or a 0 if there's something I can tweak. Your thoughts mean the world. All right, no more build-up. Let's get straight to sign number 1. So, why are we zeroing in on this? Because once you pass 70, every day starts feeling more precious, like a gift you want to unwrap slowly and savor. You've probably seen it yourself. Some folks in their 70s are out there gardening, laughing with friends, still feeling strong and full of life, while others are slowing down, wrestling with fatigue, aches, or health hiccups that creep up out of nowhere. What's making the difference? Sure, your family history, those genes you inherited, plays a part, like the starting point of a race. But here's the truth science keeps hammering home. Your body's signals and what you do with them matter way more than your DNA after 70. Your body's like a living, breathing dashboard. It's flashing lights, sounding alarms, giving you updates on how long it can keep running. Researchers have spent years studying folks just like you, thousands of seniors over 70, to figure out which signs are the real deal when it comes to predicting lifespan. These aren't old myths or eat an apple a day sayings. They're hard data, pulled from studies tracking what keeps some ticking strong into their 80s and 90s, while others fade faster. I got hooked on this after watching my grandpa Joe. He's 74 now. A few years back, I noticed little shifts. He wasn't walking as fast. His hands trembled a bit. He seemed quieter. I thought, is this just aging or something we can change? Turns out, it was both. And learning these signs gave us a roadmap to help him thrive. So, we're unpacking 7 of them today. What they look like, why they're big, and how you can tweak them to add more candles to your cake. Let's dive into the first one. First up, your walking speed. That's right. How fast or slow you move after 70 isn't just about getting around. It's one of the strongest predictors of how long you'll live. You might think, I'm not trying to win a race. Why does this matter? But trust me, it's not about speed for speed's sake. It's about what your pace says about your whole body. Walking speed is like a live report card. It shows how your heart's pumping, your lungs are working, your muscles are holding up, even how your brain's keeping you steady. A huge 2011 study in the Journal of the American Medical Association tracked over 34,000 seniors, folks just like you, and found something mind-blowing. Those over 70 who keep a steady, brisk pace, around 2.5 miles per hour, or a good clip where you're moving but not gasping, live longer than those who slow way down. The fastest third had a 10 to 15% higher survival rate over 10 years compared to the slowest. That's not just stats. It's more mornings with your coffee, more chats with your grandkids. Take Joe and Frank, both 75. Joe's out every morning, Walking the block, not sprinting, just steady, crossing streets without a hitch, steps fluid and sure. Frank? He used to be active, but now he shuffles, takes breaks, struggles to keep up, feels wobbly. Joe's pace screams his body's still firing on all cylinders. Frank's slowdown hints at trouble brewing. Maybe weaker muscles, a tired heart, or shaky balance. I saw this with Grandpa Joe. He used to stride around the yard like a man half his age, pruning bushes, chasing the dog. After 70, though, he slowed. It was like watching him test every step. His doc said it wasn't just age, it flagged muscle loss and a heart needing a tune-up. Here's the hope. You can boost it. Start small. Walk 10 to 15 minutes a day, aiming for a pace where you're breathing a bit harder but can still talk. Joe does a lap around the block now, sometimes with a cane, but he's steadier, and you can see the pride in his eyes. No need to run, just move. Try this tomorrow. Time yourself walking 20 steps. Feel brisker than last week? Drop your time in the comments. Let's cheer each other on. Sign 2. Your grip strength. Ever notice it's tougher to open a jar or hold a bag after 70? That's not just a hassle. It's a crystal clear sign of how long you might live, backed by science. Your grip isn't just about your hands. It's a megaphone for your whole body's vitality, muscles, bones, nerves, even your heart's endurance. A monster 2015 study in The Lancet tracked over 140,000 people across 17 countries and found something wild. For folks over 70, weaker grip strength links straight to a higher risk of dying sooner. Every 11-pound drop in grip cuts your survival odds by 16%. That's huge. It's like your hands are shouting how much fight you've got left. Low grip flags sarcopenia, muscle wasting, weaker bones, even heart strain, all hitting harder after 70. Picture Robert and Walter, both 78. Robert's got a handshake like iron. He stayed active, lifts light weights, pops jars open no sweat, hauls groceries with ease. Walter? He used to be strong, but now he fumbles with bottle caps, drops bags, simple stuff's a struggle. He brushed it off as just getting old, but his doc said it's more. Muscle loss creeping in, raising his risk for falls and frailty. I saw this with Mrs. Kim, my 72-year-old neighbor. She'd drop groceries, hands trembling. We laughed it off as retirement hands, but her doc tested her grip, way low, and linked it to early frailty. Good news? You can rebuild it. Squeeze a stress ball 10 to 15 times a day per hand. It's cheap, easy, do it watching the news. Or grab light weights. Soup cans work, lift them 10 times. Mrs. Kim started with a tennis ball during her shows. Now she's twisting lids like a champ, grinning ear to ear. Test it. Grab a towel tomorrow, squeeze hard for 10 seconds. Stronger than last month? Share below, let's track this. Sign 3. Your balance. Can you stand on one leg without wobbling after 70? It's not just a parlor trick. It's a powerhouse predictor of your lifespan. Balance is your body's teamwork MVP, brain, muscles, nerves, all syncing to keep you upright. After 70, it's a lifeline because it ties to staying active and dodging falls, which get riskier with age. A 2022 British Medical Journal study tested 1,700 seniors and found gold. Those over 70 who could balance on one leg for 10 seconds had a 20% lower risk of dying over 7 years than those who tipped fast. Falls are no joke. The CDC says they're the top injury killer for folks over 70, snapping hips, heads, and freedom. Carol and Nancy, both 73, show it clear. Carol's active, walks daily, does yoga, lifts one foot for 10 seconds no sweat, steady as a rock. Nancy, she's let balance slide, tries to stand on one leg, wobbles instantly, grabs the wall. She didn't think much of it, but her stumbles signal trouble. Weaker legs, slower brain signals. Grandpa Joe tripped once, rug snagged, hard fall, bruised hip. No break, but it jolted us. His doc said wobbly balance was part of it. Fix it. Stand near a chair, lift one foot, hold 10 seconds, switch. Do it daily. Joe uses the counter, started shaky, now beams when he hits 15 seconds. Test it. Try that one-leg stand tomorrow. How long can you hold? Drop your seconds below. Let's get steady together. Sign 4. Your sleep patterns. How you sleep after 70 isn't just about feeling rested. It's a loud predictor of how long you'll live. Sleep's your body's repair shop, fixing cells, boosting immunity, clearing brain gunk. A 2018 Journal of Gerontology study found seniors over 70 with steady, quality sleep, 7 hours, no tossing, outlive those with choppy rest by years, while poor sleepers face a 25% higher death risk over 5 years. Henry and Bill, both 75, paint the picture. Henry's got a bedtime routine, 7 hours, wakes refreshed, sharp all day. Bill, restless, up every hour, tossing, dragging by noon. Henry's thriving, Bill's fading, brain fog, shaky energy, all tied to sleep. My great-aunt May, 71, was a napper, all afternoon, every day. We teased her, but she kept fading. Doc found sleep apnea, fixed it with a mask and earlier bedtimes. Now she's up pottering. Help it. Cut screens an hour before bed, sip chamomile tea, aim for 7 hours. May swears by her tea now. Try it. Track your sleep tonight. Wake refreshed or wrecked. Share below. Sign 5. Your appetite. Not hungry or skipping meals after 70. That's not just picky eating. It's a lifespan red flag. A good appetite fuels your body, nutrients, muscle, energy. A 2019 American Journal of Clinical Nutrition study showed seniors over 70 with fading appetites had a 30% higher risk of dying within 8 years. It starves your fight. Margaret and Susan, both 74. Margaret loves her meals, fresh veggies, steady weight, full of zip. Susan barely eats, skips breakfast, picks at lunch, lost weight without trying. Her doc said it's not just taste, nutrient gaps weakening her. Grandpa Joe started nibbling, barely touched his mash. We thought it was grief, but meds dulled his hunger. A tweak and tastier food, garlic chicken. Fixed it. Boost it. Spice up meals, pepper, herbs, eat small, often sip water. Joe's sweet potato fan now. Try it. Add flavor tomorrow. Hungrier? Tell me. Sign 6. How you handle stress. After 70, stress isn't just a mood killer. It's a lifespan predictor. Chronic stress trashes your immunity, heart, even brain, aging on steroids. A 2020 European Heart Journal study found seniors over 70 who manage stress well live longer, 20% lower risk over 6 years. John and Richard, 76. John faces woes, bills, aches, but breathes deep, stays calm. Richard worries nonstop, tense, sleepless, worn out. John's thriving, Richard's fading. Mrs. Kim got snappy, little things set her off. We tried deep breathing. In 4, out 6, 10 times. Now she's cooler-headed. Do it. Breathe or laugh off stress daily. Calmer? Share below. Sign 7. Your social connections. Lonely after 70? It's not just sad. It's a lifespan predictor. Strong ties boost your brain, heart, soul. Isolation kills. A 2016 Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences study found seniors over 70 with solid connections had a 50% higher survival rate over 7 years. 50%. Eleanor and Barbara, 78. Eleanor's social, book club, family calls, laughing daily. Barbara's alone, quiet, fading. Joe got silent after Grandma passed. We got him into cards. Now he's joking again. Fix it. Call a friend. Join a group. Joe's poker nights spark him. Try it. Connect tomorrow. Feel lighter? Tell me. Here's the deal. Walking speed, grip, balance, sleep, appetite, stress, connections. These 7 signs predict your life after 70. Check them. Walk brisker, squeeze harder, balance longer, sleep better, eat tastier, calm down, connect more, tweak 1 daily. Joe's 74, stronger now. You can be too. Science says each fix ups survival 5 to 15%. Years of joy. What's your sign to tweak? Drop it below. There you go. 7 proven signs predicting how long you'll live after 70. Your body's talking. Now you can act. What's your wow moment? A faster step, a friend's call? Share below. If this helped, hit like, share with a 70+ pal, and subscribe for more. Let's thrive in these years together. Thanks for watching. See you next time.